What did Elon Musk's Tesla just do? I'm your host, Chris Thompson, and this is an IRL Media News Hot Take. Let's get into it. Tesla's laid off nearly their entire Supercharger team, and they've announced that they're stopping the build-out of their Supercharger network going forward. Elon Musk made the announcement on May 29th that Rebecca Tinucci, the head of the Supercharger group, and Daniel Ho, who heads up the new products team, would be leaving along with their entire team of 500 Tesla employees. So why would Tesla shutter their entire Supercharger team and stop building out the network? By all accounts, Tesla's Supercharger network is the largest charging network in the world. In terms of both reliability and availability, it has one of the highest consumer ratings compared to competitors, who are often broke and do not offer fast charging methods that have made Tesla's Supercharger network coveted by EV owners. Tesla's Supercharger network also makes the company a pretty penny. Bloomberg did some reporting and back-of-the-napkin math and figured that each Tesla charger delivered around 200 kilowatt hours a day of charge, and that Tesla collected an average tariff of 4 cents per kilowatt hour. Then estimated that the company generated $1.74 billion of charging revenue in 2023. They even estimated that Tesla's Supercharger network could generate profits of $740 million by 2030. Today, Tesla is the dominant EV charging network, with over 50,000 sites globally and 15,000 in North America. So I'll ask the question again. Why is Tesla laying off the team that's building their Supercharger network and stopping the development and deployment of new charging stations that aren't already in progress, especially when you take into consideration that their Supercharger network has become a profit center? The answer may be partly due to Tesla's falling revenue and their need to cut costs, but this feels more like cutting off one's nose to spite their face. I think the answer lies in the competition Tesla is beginning to face in the EV charging market. For a long time now, they were the leader, and even today still have the largest network of EV charging stations. Now that the majority of other vehicle manufacturers are adopting Tesla's North American Charging Standard, or NACS, and new EV charging providers have entered the market and are catching up to Tesla in terms of reliability and availability, it might just be a matter of Tesla exiting a business that they'd only been in order to bolster the charging availability for their vehicles, in order to get around the whole chicken and egg conundrum of building Tesla vehicles, but there not being any chargers for their customers to recharge at. Tesla has been crystal clear that they are not shutting down their Supercharger network and will not only complete any EV charging build-outs that are already in progress, but they will also be adding some new Supercharger locations later in the year. So could Elon Musk and Tesla change their mind in the future and restart their internal Supercharger network team? Sure, but I don't think that's likely to happen. And why would they? They've already built the predominant EV charging network throughout the world, and their North American Charging Standard, or NACS, has been adopted by the rest of the EV industry. There are now a lot of competitors catching up to them, so the EV charging market is about to become a commodity with limited differentiation. It's like picking between where to get gas between two gas stations with the same exact prices. Usually, you'll just choose the gas station that's on your side of the road since they offer the same product and services. Tesla could always go the outsource method and hire a subcontractor to not only service existing locations, but also build out new additions to the Supercharger network instead of handling all of that internally managed by a big team that only adds to their headcount and affects their bottom line. So while Tesla is dismantling their internal Supercharger team and slowing the growth of their existing network, it'll help Tesla to reduce their costs while not affecting them very much in the market. Someday, this move might be seen as a no-brainer in a future Harvard business case. Let me know what you think about Tesla laying off their entire Supercharger network team in the comments down below. Thanks. I'm your host, Chris Thompson, and this has been an IRL Media News Hot